let's bring on some guests, Kathy. We've got a lot to do today, and I don't want to keep people waiting.
No, let's do it.
Okay. All right. We've got some new friends here from the Youth Innovators Empowering Agriculture program. Dr. Misty Terry, who is the project lead, and Kingston Greenidge, who is from Franklin County High School and is participating in the program. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
I was thinking this was something that's coming up, but you guys are like knee deep right now.
Yes, we've been here since Sunday.
Okay.
Yes.
And it lasts all week.
Yes.
So tell us about the camp and what you all are doing and what it's all about.
Yeah, so this camp is really a culmination of a year-long event. So we have a mentoring program. So we meet with our young people. We have trained mentors. We meet on a monthly basis, and they're looking at college readiness, career pathways in agriculture and STEM. And so this is the culminating event. So each summer, for the past few summers, we have picked a university that's a part of our consortium, and we go visit, and we allow the students to talk and interact with their researchers. So it's just been a blast all week being at Kentucky State. So we've been here since Sunday.
Yeah. So you're not from Kentucky State.
I'm not from Kentucky State.
You are from?
I'm from North Carolina A&T State University in Greensboro, North Carolina. So we do serve. North Carolina is the lead for this, but we do have there's six of us, six universities that are a part of this consortium. That does include Fort Valley State University in Georgia, Alcorn in Mississippi, Lincoln in Missouri, Prairie View in Texas, and Kentucky State.
Okay. So, just day to day, last a week, what kind of stuff are you guys doing?
Oh, they're doing a lot. So there's a lot of leadership. So one of the things that we try to do in 4-H is really build confidence as well as leadership. So really preparing the next generation for the workforce. So we've done a lot of leadership talks, like how do you build your resume? How do you prepare yourself for that next step, whatever that next step is in life? It could be college, it could be going straight into the workforce, but it's all okay. So we want young people to feel comfortable and confident in whatever their next steps are, but we also want them to feel prepared.
Yeah, because those things they're foundational.
Absolutely.
To what you're going to do in the future and how you're going to succeed.
Yeah, so we're having them to look at career pathways. So like I said, they're interacting with all of the researchers, and again, leadership, confidence building, public speaking. So we give them lots of opportunities to really step into some of those leadership roles this week.
So how are the participants chosen?
So they apply. And so if they, as I said, we do have a mentoring component that happens during the school year. So we do base the summer program on their participation in the mentoring program. So we look at who has been participating, because it is limited, because there's a lot of travel. There's, a lot that's involved in it. So we pick from those who have had active participation in the mentoring program.
Okay. And is it limited to a certain grade?
So it's middle school and high school.
Okay.
So for this particular camp, we do try to focus on bringing the high school students just because they're a little bit more ready,
right?
In terms of their academic preparation to interact with the researchers.
Right. And that's really when you got to focus on what's after high school.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, we've got somebody here who's a participant.
Yeah. Well, and I wanted to ask, Kingston's from Franklin County, but there are other participants from outside of Kentucky and Franklin County, right?
Yeah.
You made some new friends?
Tons of people.
That's awesome. What were you into? So this is sort of agriculture. Is that like an area that you've been interested in, or are you learning more maybe that you might be this week, or what's that been like?
So because I live here in Frankfort, Kentucky, agriculture's always been like, in the background. Like I've always, my friends have always been like, oh, I live on a farm. And it's always, I would say, been in my interest, but I've never really looked at it as like a career I could go into. I mean, it's something I could do, but this camp has really brought a lot of that stuff into perspective that I never would have thought is like a valuable career that I could go into. It's really shown me that like there's stuff that I could do that I never really thought of, and it was just, for example, one of the activities we did, we went to our economic economic research farm center or whatever, and they had people there that are involved in forestry and herbology and
that's a great site.
Horticulture and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like genuinely kind of interested. I was like, I never really thought about cutting down trees, but they made it seem interesting. So
Yeah.
there's more to it than just like being a farmer, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's really what we're trying to get these young people to see. Sometimes agriculture is presented as backbreaking work, and it's just
no.
it's so much
There's a
more
lot of
than
research,
that.
a lot of science that goes
Yes,
into it. Yeah,
yes, it's so
absolutely.
much more. It's so much more than that, and I think that as Kingston is one of our success stories for sure. Sometimes it's just the exposure to things that
Right.
maybe they haven't seen,
Right.
Especially as it relates to agriculture, which may not be as I will say sexy,
Right.
of a college career or career.
Yeah.
But once they're exposed to it, we are seeing that many kids are actually quite interested because agriculture does touch everything.
Yes.
It touches absolutely everything. So.
I'm hopeful, Kingston, in your generation, that you guys are going to push back on AI a little bit, and this feels like an area, right, that will, it needs
For sure.
to exist with outside of that.
I
Right.
also feel like that, sure, they need to be separate and exist outside that, and pushing back is part of it, but I feel like there's a lot of aspects in agriculture that could go like hand in hand with, because we also were experimenting, with helping the goats, because you know how the goats get those worms, and we were just like, I don't know, just what we did kind of made me feel it was a little disgusting how we extracted the samples, looked at the samples,
Right.
but I feel like that AI and all this new technology, although recently it's not exactly doing what
Right.
people may want it to do.
Yeah,
or
we can
perform
use it
how
for
we want
good,
to.
though.
The
Yeah.
key
For
to
sure.
that is
Absolutely.
really having a harness on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because if if it's running rampant,
Right.
there's issues.
Oh,
yeah.
You gotta rein it in.
Yeah.
And control it.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
So what do you guys have left to do? You have a couple more days, right? And
Yeah.
what's on the docket for the rest of the week?
So today we're heading to Louisville. We're going to work with the junior achievers, so continue some of that leadership and workforce development. And then on Thursday, they're back with the researchers. So
Okay.
yeah, lots of time in front of the researchers at Kentucky State.
Right.
So
That's very cool. You had a good time?
I've been finding the little things that I enjoy, maybe not extracting samples, but I have been having some fun, it's just,
Good.
I never thought that, for example, when we went to the economic, it was Benson Farm, that's the one we went to.
Yeah.
We got to see some of their pawpaw research, and they talked about that, and
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
yeah.
because I had tried that Ale8 pawpaw that was
Oh,
like
yeah.
limited edition, I was like, this is the best thing.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And then I had the pawpaw ice cream, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't go back.
We're pretty proud of the pawpaw around
So,
here.
Right.
I never thought I'd be this interested, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Okay, so what else? Anything else we want to talk about?
Just wanted to ask, you're getting to meet people from other places.
Yeah.
What has that been like? Or do you find that, kids your age have the same interests moving forward? I mean, to get into a program like this, surely, you have the same goals as far as being successful and things that you want to do, learning about leadership. What have you found?
I found that a lot of the people there are like me.
Yeah.
They don't exactly, aren't looking to go into agriculture
Yeah.
or thinking about a career in that. But a lot of them are also like me in the terms that they have found interest and are, trying to get involved in some things like this. Like one of the people there I'm friends with, she actually found interest in collecting samples. She was interested in that.
Yeah, people have different things that they're drawn to.
Right.
And I feel like
Yeah.
that what we've been doing this program,
Yeah.
is really helped bring out some of those people that they would never known that they had an interest in this, and
Right.
building those leaders and people that
Right.
could help bring this field from where it is now to
Yeah.
something better.
Well, it's an
amazing.
experience that you always have, and nobody can take that away from you.
Nope,
Yeah.
can't do that.
That's awesome. How many kids participating?
I think we have about 98
Okay. Wow.
from those 6 universities.
That's awesome. Well, we so much appreciate you guys being
Absolutely.
here today and
Thank
all
you
the
so
great
much.
work. And
Thank you.
wish you the best of luck moving forward. Maybe we'll see you again sometime soon. And we'll just keep checking in on how things are
Y'all
going.
have a good rest of the week.
Thank you.
And thank you for the work that you guys
Yeah.
are doing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Well, let's check and see what the weather's going to be like for you the rest of the week. It's been nice and mild, but I feel like the rain and then the heat is coming. So we're going to check in with our friend WLAX meteorologist Tom Ackerman with our Wednesday weather.